All right, boys. All right, so YouTube, hi. So here we go. We've got a really nice fire build here. We're using like Hydra as well as Fireball and the enchantment for Fireball to deal like insane AoE damage with really, really strong CC. And then for bosses, we're swapping in Ice Blades, just like in my Ice Sorceress video. You've seen that. We're putting in the Ice Blades for like insane cooldown. The Hydras are just like crazy strong anyway. The build really smashes. When you see it, you can absolutely love it. When we go over to skills, let's bring this up. So what I've kind of got so far, I've just got a point in Fireball, and I don't really use Fireball, but you have to put 2 points in. So then we've got Fireball. We've got a couple ranks in, coming over to Greater Fireball here. We've got a point in Flame Shield. I've got 3 points into Glass Cannon for extra damage. We're coming down Frost Nova and down here for the Vulnerable for extra damage. That huge AoE burst, as you'll see. Hydra, we've maxed out Hydra, and we've come up here for the Summon Hydras. Coming down here to pick up Protection, which is quite good for our defense. Then we've got Ice Blades, again, for the bosses. The Summon Ice Blades, the cooldown reduction is absolutely massive. And that's about it. There's not really too much to this. Just we've got loads of points in Fireball, loads of points like Hydra, putting in extra damage to Glass Cannon. When it comes to items, we've got 64% increased damage while you have a barrier active. We've got quite a few things that give us a barrier because of that passive. So when we're using like cooldowns, basically getting that. So that's really strong. We're going to be testing this one properly now. Frost Nova gaining an extra charge. That is really, really strong for here. Putting that on your amulet is going to be really nice for this build. Trust. Then we have like the extra Hydra is also vital. So that one is good. This one here is really strong. But this one I would say is more vital, and definitely the extra Hydra. We've got increased critical strike chance against injured enemies. And when you're healthy, 25% CC duration. That's okay, but not essential at all. Damaging elite enemy gives you a barrier. Again, strong for the extra barrier damage. Flame Shield, not essential at all. You basically can just move through enemies where you've got it on. While you have a barrier active, it's 30% chance to ignore direct damage. Again, utilizing like barriers. Pretty strong, but not vital. And taking direct damage has a 6% chance to reset one of your defensive skills. We've got 2 defensive skills. So again, it's decent, but it's not essential. So as long as you've got the Frost Nova, the extra Hydra, I would say you're good to go. And then this one could be really strong as well. But check it out. Check it out, guys. Ready? Summon some Hydras. Cast the Fireball. So kind of summon Hydras as you go. Really strong. Taking like no damage. So as we go. Let's ignore the shrine. Watch. It's so powerful. Some of these we want for extra cooldowns. Don't even, man, like the Hydras are really strong. You don't even need it. Now we've got that extra damage against like the vulnerables. Look at this. Wait, these are healthy. These are healthy targets, so they're going to be harder to take down, but it still does really good. Edge. So the crowd control, man, the CC is insane. AoE clear is insane. Single target with having loads of Hydras is also insane. And we've got ridiculous defense. It's completely broken. It's completely broken. What can I say, boys? What can I say?
I'm not ready yet.
Not ready yet. We've even got something. I'll pick that up later. The only thing this doesn't have is like teleport mobility. You can summon Hydras like off screen. Still, I didn't even get to freeze those. Well, summoning Hydras towards the end of your screen is what I just said. And then, yeah, one of the other things that's really cool as well is Flame Shield. You can use Flame Shield when you get CC'd. Use Flame Shield when you get CC'd and it breaks it. It's a good cleanse. Go on, be cursed. Nice. Him? Come on. See, we've got pretty much like permanent shield. Pretty much permanent barrier, even though I'm stood in these like red things a bit. These lasers. Chain explosion. It's so busted. So busted. There we go. Event done. What do you think, chat? Good, right?
I'm not ready yet.
2 of 3. I'm not picking up the shrines because I'm just trying to showcase the build as is. Let's find another group. Build is a nutcracker for sure. It's insane, right? Look at it. Rip. Boom.
I'm not ready yet.
Summon a hydra. I mean, you don't even have to cast fireballs. You could literally just run around summoning hydras if you really wanted to. But I do tend to cast some fireballs. Some extra damage off. As soon as you freeze them, I just end up using my dash. Just dash in. Or dash in the middle, freeze them. Okay, then when we reach a boss, so we're gonna just pop this down here. Summon here. And then yeah, we just want to get as many okay, summon of the hydras, we got 2. We just want to get as many of these ice blades up as we can. What boss? What boss? It's just like a fire version of the ice build that I made because I tried a couple of other different things. And the ice build was really fun for using teleport. And you'd lower the cooldown of teleport. And you would just teleport into the middle and do the same kind of thing. Frost Nova and let the enchantment do the work while using a little bit from here. But it's just people who want fire. Is that. But what this has over the Frost one. What it has over the Frost one is the fact that you can like summon hydras and just like go AFK, you know, just like dodge around, make sure you're not getting hit. And they do insane damage. The other thing as well, if you're doing hardcore runs with this, is you can put Flame Shield in your second enchantment slot. Because Flame Shield is a cheat death. Automatically activates when you take fatal damage. It happens once every 120 seconds. So if you're on hardcore, it's a cheat death. Because it makes you completely immune to damage for like 2 seconds. So it's 2.4 when it's at rank 3. So for hardcore, it's strong for that. However, you could definitely go more defensive with this. You could take points out of Glass Cannon and you could put them in here into more protection. And then there's also, for like later on in the game, you've got warding here after casting. Is it that one? Yeah, resistance to all elements. Casting a non-basic skill. So later on in the game, our resistances are going to go down. So Glass Cannon could be dangerous. Could be dangerous for hardcore. 9% more damage taken. I think it's busted.